Hey, good morning. It's early. Stephen King, at least I think it was Stephen King, said something like, yeah, it's amazing. When asked when I get creativity or when I am sparked for inspiration, it magically happens every morning at 6 o'clock. Point being, creativity is not necessarily something you wait around for. Don't wait for the lightning to strike. Make that lightning fire. Make it ignite by having a ritual and a habit. I'm Bradley Charbonneau. It is Sunday morning. I don't think it's 6 o'clock, but maybe 7 o'clock, but I've been up for an hour. And my creativity has ignited. My point for this morning, the reason I want to talk with you about this, is when does your creativity ignite? I'm going to go out on a limb and declare, if I may, that we all have creativity. It's just, when do we let it loose? When is it at its height and its lowest point? And are we aware of when that is? Now, I would also go out on a limb to say this happens on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, annual basis. There are seasons to our creativity. There are daily rhythms. There are circadian patterns to our creativity and to our inspiration and to our, frankly, confidence. So, as I said, it's morning. It's dark out. I'm alone in the dark in my lounge, recording this on my phone. Pepper is not even really awake yet. And here I am, bustling, brimming, bursting with ideas that apparently all start with B. When is your creative time? And here's my takeaway for this morning. What action are you going to take? Let's say for you, you're a night owl. At 2 a.m, everybody's asleep. And that's when for you, you're feeling it. Great. Congratulations. What are you doing about it? Are you taking some notes? Are you creating something? Are you some way, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like capturing, there we go, capturing or collecting that extreme energy, that heightened state of awareness and creativity. Because I can guarantee you it's not all the time, every day. It's definitely not for me, and nor would I want it to be. That's another thing that's, I think, interesting. Esther Hicks talks about contrast. There must be darkness for there to be light. There must be sadness for there to be joy. And I tend to agree. So I don't want every minute of every day to be this creative, fire hose of of creation for me. I would go nuts. So when are those times, and how can you harness, that's the word I was looking for, harness that creativity and that energy and that power that you have at certain times of the day, end of the week, end of the month, end of the quarter, end of the year? When is it for you, and how are you harnessing that energy or that creativity or that inspiration or that whatever that thing is that you need? The other times of the day and the week, you have it, and go with it. You do. Trust in yourself that you have this. We all do. It's just a matter of being aware of when it is, allowing it to arrive, and then harnessing that power. Back to Stephen King, at least I think it was Stephen King. It totally might not be Stephen King. But think about this as well. I know myself well enough to know that early in the morning I'm at my best. I'm at my tip-top shape. And in my ideal world, I would have my quote-unquote work day, and I say quote because I like the word play better, but people understand work. So my work day would ideally be from 6 to 10 in the morning, and I'm done. Or at least I'm done with the creative stuff. And then here's an important element of that. Don't allow yourself to even try to be creative or try to be that heightened state, that flow state, if you will, at other times in the day. I mean, sure, it might come up sometimes, but we can train our bodies. We can train our minds and our creativity to be awakened and enlightened and heightened at those times. And we can get used to it. That's a habit and a ritual. We can make a ritual of it to then heighten it and to then keep it consistent and have this regular stream of creativity or energy at certain times of the day. And then guess what? That helps with our planning. That helps with, frankly, anxiety about, oh, gee, when am I going to be creative again? Oh, I know, tomorrow morning at 6. Oh, good. Now I can take the rest of the afternoon off, at least as far as my creative hat. I hope this is making sense for you. I hope this helps you. I'd love to hear in the comments, when is your creative time of the day? When are you at your heightened state? And for me, frankly, a lot of it comes down to, it's really about confidence. And you don't really want to talk to me. I don't want to talk to me after, 5, 6, 7 p.m. I'm not, this is kind of weird, but I feel like I'm not the same person in the evenings and definitely later at night than I am in the morning. And, let's not discuss the contract at 9 p.m. Let's not talk about the plans for the future at 10 p.m. Let's not, this I find difficult because I live in Western Europe and I'm American by birth and I deal a lot with the States and I'm often on phone calls with the States. And so that means it's my afternoon or even evening where I have to be on, right? I have to turn that creative flow, energetic Bradley on in the evenings, and I can do it. It's just that it costs me more energy to get to that level at different times of the day. Whereas in the mornings, it's like unstoppable. There you have it. So how can you balance it? How can you regulate or follow your own creative and energetic and confidence patterns throughout the day and week and month? And again, my tip is find that time, or should I say, find the time and then cement it in. For me, it's like 6 or 7 in the morning. And then weekly, if you know me, you know I've got Thursday Thunder. That means every single Thursday, I'm recording a video. Every 17th of the month, I'm sending a newsletter. It's very simple and it removes any of the decision making and again, this is going to sound weird, but the stress or anxiety about, oh, gee, when am I going to do my newsletter? When am I going to do my weekly broadcast? When am I going to do my daily short? No, it's done. That decision is made. Okay, it's Sunday morning. Hey, the sun's coming up a little bit. Enjoy your day. Make it a great day. And let me know when your creative heightened states are during the day, week, and month. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.